Can you please go wild and crazy, make all that noise you can for the brilliant Marco Bellini?
Thank you and good evening. Stockwell, finally, we get the big announcement, after weeks of talking and speculating, we finally know who Gareth Southgate has chosen to be in the England squad, right? Yeah, very important. Trust me. If you think the next 6 weeks of people banging on about politics is going to be dull, try listening to people talking about football. Okay? Trust me. I know, I get it, right? Okay, trust me, no one is more disappointed with this than me, right? Okay. It wasn't always my job to feel so let down by myself. That was my mum's job. We lost Mum a couple of years ago, and I don't mean we misplaced her in Sainsbury's car park. Customer announcement, if anyone has lost an overbearing elderly lady who delights in telling you where you've gone wrong in your life, please urgently come to customer services. Terry, the security guard, is getting a bit fed up with all the life advice, but he is appreciative of all the ironing. I know how Terry feels. And I think the thing that Mum was most disappointed about me was that I wasn't someone else. Dad's in a home now. I don't know who's home. Dad was always a fantastic burglar. He was. It wasn't until I was about 10 that I realised that it wasn't normal to have other people's names on your Christmas presents. And I get the disappointment. It's not until you see and hear this that you're probably quite optimistic up until that point there. You hear, next on Marco Bellini, you think, oh, right, so Italian, what are we going to get? Are we going to get sort of the flamboyant Formula One billionaire Flavio Briatore, who used to go out with Naomi Campbell? No, you get some awkward middle-aged bloke with a dodgy South London accent. Oh, okay. It could be worse. It could be Gino D'Acampo, I guess. That could be worse. Always get the... tell myself up. So I'm out of breath because I'm old, and that walk just from here to there has left me short of breath. I really need to get into shape. I'm not joking. I get the typical call centre experience. Always happens to me. You want me to confirm my name? Sure, it's Marco Bellini. Oh, Bellini. That's my favourite. What, Sandra? What? It's your favourite what, Sandra? Go on, tell me. Go on. Is it? What, is your favourite Renaissance painter? No. Isn't it? No, what is it, Sandra? What? Oh, it's your favourite composer from the bel canto opera style? No. What is it, Sandra? Tell me, Sandra, tell me. Oh, Bellini, it's my favourite cocktail. Ah! Now, that's very disappointing, right, okay? Not because of the lack of knowledge about Bellinis. No, that would be arrogant of me, and I don't want to be... No, not that. It's because a Bellini cocktail, like me, is just a bit naff, really. If you're going to drink a cocktail, go for something... This is not even a joke. Go for a Negroni or a Cosmopolitan. You'll feel much better for it. I suppose I should be quite pleased that my name's not Gerhard Jägermeister. Dodgy South London accent. This accent is not very posh at all, but it does come in very handy when you want to blend into a Peckham Weatherspoons or Tooting Screwfix. I really want them to merge those two places together and call it Screwspoons. I want somewhere I can go where I can buy a pint of Stella and a ladder. Yeah. This sort of happening already, right? They're both open at 7 a.m. They both sell the stuff for the cheapest possible prices, and they are both full of very, very ugly men who have a real desire to screw something later in the day. But for no other reason than I'm old, I'm going to talk about growing up in the 70s. I don't know what you expected. Maybe I should, I'm not going to talk about Ed Sheeran or anything like that. So, I really enjoyed the 70s. The 70s were a fantastic decade, very creative. They were, people really didn't worry. People at the time didn't really worry about the future, right? No, because we all thought we were going to die in a nuclear Armageddon. That's all the grown-ups ever talked about. Imminent nuclear attack from the Soviet Union, right? So we just got on with it, tried to have a good time, Turn on the TV, we were entertained by an endless procession of paedophiles. There's, terrible people, but at the same time, very entertaining, as I say. And when we weren't laughing at or singing along with the paedophiles, we were putting lead in the petrol. Not because we had to, but we could, right? Oh, we could. We put lead in everything. In the paint, in the toys. If somebody had figured out how to put it in electricity, they'd have put lead in the electricity as well. We drank, we smoked. I remembered recently that my maths teacher actually used to smoke during the class. It's that long ago. He was a very funny man. I think he ended up on TV, actually. Thank you. Thank you. You're all right, I like you. Buy him a drink. Though, in the 70s, though, we didn't die. No, it was worse than that. We got Thatcher. Thank you, Stockwell.